still, even in schools, a lot of teachers don't understand that not every child learns in the same way. I'm not saying you have to change the whole curriculum, but if there was one teacher that literally just sat me aside for like an hour, even an hour a day, or just was able to give me a bit more time to and to pay a bit more focus on me, then I would have done a lot better, and I wouldn't have been asked to leave my school. I got asked to leave the school because I just couldn't hack it, and I felt like I was in a straitjacket in that uniform. Like it's not a case of that child being stupid and dumb and lazy. It's a case of, why don't we actually change the environment and find the things that this child is interested in, instead of immediately medicating them. I'm not saying, again, anti-medication. I'm just saying, instead of jumping to that as the first route to fixing me, which is what the teachers were saying to my mum, is they were saying constantly, please put her on something because we can't deal with her, which I can understand from their perspective. It's a lot to deal with when you're trying to manage another class. But equally, why didn't you actually have a conversation with my mum and say, do you know what, she's expressing signs, she loves singing, you should enroll her in some singing lessons. Why don't you get her in after school activities with dancing, instead of saying put her on Ritalin? There's a wider conversation that needs to be had about kind of the steps we take into actually helping a child with ADHD find their groove, because when we're able to hyper focus on something we love, it just goes to show with what I'm doing now with my music, and I've made it like my full-time career, that you can do great things. It's not always, negative, can't focus, can't learn. It's just finding those subjects that spark interest and that can stimulate